Clayton Swisher من قناة Al Jazeera.
Ah,
How are you?
good.
We'd like to ask you some questions.
No,
Did you steal the country's natural resources?
no.
No, we want to be respectful here. We want to do this in a serious way.
No,
We want to
No.
do this in a serious way. So,
no, please.
did you
Please.
steal your country's natural resources?
No,
No? Why don't you go back to Egypt and face the justice system there? Let's be calm about this. Mr. Salim, did you steal your country's natural resources?
no.
Why don't you return to Egypt to face charges?
I'm fine.
Okay. Will you answer to the Egyptian people as they sit huddled around candles in the darkness? Do you
No.
feel bad that they don't have power, but you have power here in Spain? What's your message to the Egyptian people? Mr. Salim,
Go away or call the police.
when are you going to answer
I will
these
call the
questions?
police.
Will the police
I'll
come?
call the police.
If you
call
want,
the police.
you want to call the police?
Yes.
I think actually the police are looking for you as well.
I don't answer.
What's the status?
I don't answer.
What's the status of your negotiations with the Sisi government
I don't
about
answer.
returning to Egypt?
I don't answer.
Did you help fund the coup against Mohamed Morsi?
No, I don't answer.
Why don't you return to Egypt to answer these charges?
I don't answer.
Do you feel that you're above the law, that you don't owe the
I
Egyptian
don't
people
answer.
an explanation?
I don't answer.
Why don't you want to answer?
I don't answer.
You don't answer to journalists, or you don't answer
No,
to the courts?
I won't answer to you.
You don't think that you have a moral obligation to speak to your
Habib.
people?
Javier, por favor.
Do the Egyptian people have a right to know what you did with the country's natural gas? You think that's funny? The Egyptian people are without power, Mr. Salim, and you live quite well here in Madrid. You don't feel that you owe an explanation to the Egyptian people about what happened?
I will not answer you.
What price did you sell Egypt's
I
natural
will
gas
not
to
answer
Israel?
you. I will not answer you.
Will you answer to the judges?
Yes, I will.
When are you going to answer to the judges?
When they call me.
Have they been asking you to come back to Egypt to face trial?
I'm Spanish.
If you're willing to give some of your wealth to Egypt, that's an admission
I
of guilt.
don't answer.
Why don't you give all of your wealth?
I don't answer.
Where are your assets
No answer.
currently?
No answer. Police.
We've-
Police, por favor.
We've broken no
El
laws.
policía.
You want to call the police on us, but
Yes.
you don't want to face the police yourself. Isn't
I
that
will
kind
face, I
of
will face them.
isn't that ironic? You want
No.
the police to come to us,
To
but,
take care of you.
to
Because
take-
this is invading my privacy.
but you're on a public street. We haven't
Well,
invaded your privacy. This
okay.
is a public sidewalk. What do you have to say to your people? Do you feel ashamed that you've been convicted of stealing the country's natural resources?
No answer.
Are you guilty of those crimes?
No answer.
No, that's not a yes or a no. You're saying
No answer.
you're not saying you're guilty or not
No
guilty.
answer.
We'd be happy to come in and have an interview if you'd invite us. Are we welcome? Any message to the Egyptian people?